Hey, what's up, people? Video might be weird because, like, sun and everything beaming down on me up in here. But, this is the next Madden franchise. Number 8 in the series of franchise mode. So, we'll be moving into the next week of game, the next regular season. And the beginning of moving my team to a different locale, a different, city, state, whatever, different name, different everything. Get them out of the Cleveland Browns and into something different. And then I can start building my team. I'm just trying to pour a drink here without spilling it all over my lap. See that talent, everybody? Talent. Left side. You know what I'm saying? The wife's over on the bed resting after her back surgery, so she's just relaxing, getting better and all that stuff. So, I just hope everybody's doing good and, staying healthy and whatever. Okay, so, yeah. So here we go, we're going to get into the game. That way you don't have to, worry about all that. So, I'm going to get rid of the video on the bottom of the screen there. Move this over here. I kind of in a place where I can see it, but out of the way. You know what I'm saying? That's the view count. Shows how many people are viewing my video at any given moment. Yeah. And as you can see on top here, it says start relocation. So you can choose a city. Go ahead and do that. View variable cities. They got London, England. And not really a big fan. Mexico City. Toronto, Canada. San Antonio, Texas. Market size is average and loyal fans. Orlando, Florida. Salt Lake City, Utah. No, thank you. Salt Lake City. Brooklyn, New York. Memphis, Tennessee. Chicago, Illinois. Sacramento, California. Columbus, Ohio. Want to get out of Ohio. Portland, Oregon. I can go with the Portland, Oregon team. That's close to Seattle. So I think we will go with Portland, Oregon. Sounds like a deal to me. So our team will be moving to Portland, Oregon. From Cleveland, Ohio to Portland, Oregon. Breakout player here. Move on from that so we can get into the next game here. So, answer immediate question. You're officially moving this franchise after the season, but why do you assume you'll be more successful there than here? Uh, Go with this one. I get that many of our fans are upset, but long term, this move allows us to bring in a whole new generation of fans. Yes, that works for me. We're going to play the season game. We're still Cleveland Browns for now until next season. We got one more season to get to, play this thing. In Cleveland, Ohio. All you fans of Cleveland Browns can, have your Cleveland Browns for one more year. Whatever. Losers. Do this opening here. Set it up to do automatic, by itself, not me playing another.
Hi everybody, Brandon going alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure. Take a look at
And there we go. Let it go. And the game is started.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. For the first time, here comes the Cleveland Browns offense. Quarterbacked by Baker Mayfield, fourth-year man from Oklahoma.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, it leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success. But in this case, it is.
First carry for Nick Chubb, and he pushes way forward to about the 32. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love it when they're 6s.
Second and 5 now. Mayfield looking left side. That's caught by Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
You're going to lean towards the defender right now. You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for me. As I see it, the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play.
See something here. Sounds kind of weird right now.
first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 33. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Oh, he shifts past him. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. The quick slant caught. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chargers set to go on offense for the first time, and they are led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020. Now in his 2nd season out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the 50, here's Herbert. Got his man, it's Williams. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. this one to Eckler. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 51 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Out of the gun, Herbert throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The fullback dive held up short. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield on play action. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. On third down, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's brought down. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. Mayfield down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. A gain of 6 there on first.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Chubb will get the call running left. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him early but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now Mayfield lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. The 40. Past the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. And And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Mayfield on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Three yards remain for second down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A give. This is Chubb. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. 2nd and 5. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 19.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They want to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up first and goal.
They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Andy Janovich, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. And, boy, that was a heavy set. I think they had 3 tight ends out there. The fullback, you knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, they weren't trying to fool anybody at all, were they? There was none of this show you heavy set, bootleg it out. Nah. Big guys up front, hand it to the big guy in the backfield.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
To try again after the sack. Herbert. It's complete to Williams. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. For the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. And they were able to get him down and force the punt.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Beckham and the Browns set to take over again. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Mayfield. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. So not only do you not get the first down, but you've also made things a lot more difficult on your field goal kicker.
Yeah, they're still in range, but you're exactly right because you know the kicker's over there saying, thanks a lot. He just made my job a little tougher because when he kicks it now, he'll kick it lower because he's got to get more distance. That means there's more jeopardy for the ball to get tipped or blocked.
The kick by Parkey is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Herbert. His throw is going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. That'll be complete to Cook. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Running on first down, Eckler. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the option right, Herbert. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
On first down, it's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Herbert now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Kenneth Murray, the Chargers' leading tackler, is a rookie last year, in on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Chubb running right. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he rifles it complete. Caught by Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
First down throw for Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run with Chubb. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second down and goal. Mayfield. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Mayfield looks to throw. Complete to Bryant. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. And Parkey's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims center stage. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
From the 36, Herbert. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the second time. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's the 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little. And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Mayfield now from the 50. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Final play of the half, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was the Bengals who were able to pick up the victory at home. Joe Burrow, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. Justin Fields has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Ben Roethlisberger, terrific in the air with over 400 passing yards there. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A good gain on first, has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Herbert. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Now Landry. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And Murray's still down. Maybe shaking up that go-around. Let's hope he's all right. More from L.A. in a moment. Second and 12. This is Hunt on the draw play. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Mayfield to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Bryant has it. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Play fake. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert, and a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Austin Eckler got hurt last year and missed 6 games, but still finished with 54 catches, the 5th most by a running back in the NFL. But remember this, 2019, 92 catches. This guy's a definite threat out of the backfield.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Instead of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another second down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays second down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a first down before they have to start their downs over again.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mayfield down. Open man is Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
Now Herbert following the turnover. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Looking sideline, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't
classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Now Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert off of play action. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 30 on 2nd down. Herbert throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the 1st down. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Browns set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2nd and 9. A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. First down, Mayfield. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Bryant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. 2 yards on second down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, he is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So offensively on this drive, 2 and 2 on third downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Parkey is good, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Jarvis Landry and company heading back onto the field now. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a 1st down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Mayfield on 1st down. Bryant with a catch right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield able to shake him off. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Chubb will get the call, running left. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Chubb. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Parkey with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Herbert. Allen, nifty footwork. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, Justin Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To the air again, Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 141 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Cleveland, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.